Hi guys, this is Ashley back with another reading. And this reading is going to be on DDG and Halle Bailey, and then also Chloe and Gunna, okay? Because they both have popped out with these rappers. So I just want to see if there's going to be any growth in this relationship, or is it really just PR? Anyway, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications and follow me on Station Head, okay? So let's start off with DDG and Halle. Let's see. How does Halle feel about DDG currently? Halle Bailey. How does Halle Bailey feel about DDG? Interesting. Okay. So I will say this. The Ace of Cups is here in reverse. That talks about repressed emotions. So she's not fully opening up to him, okay, because she doesn't fully trust him. The Seven of Swords, that talks about deceit, being sneaky. So she does feel like he cannot be fully trusted. Okay, so she still has, her guard up with him. She's taking it one step at a time. Okay, that's why she hasn't really, gone public with it. She does feel like he could be entertaining other women, because the Five of Swords, this talks about competition. Okay, so she does know that he has a type. He likes the Instagram models. She's fully aware of that, and she has repressed her emotions. She does like him, though. The Ace of Cups, that talks about repressed emotions, taking a like to somebody, a new love, a new relationship, okay? And then we also have the Emperor card in reverse, and that talks about excessiveness, okay? So she wants her privacy, and that's why she kind of has pulled back. But there is energy of deceit in their relationship, okay? Because the Seven of Swords, that talks about when somebody's being sneaky or underhanded, okay? But she does like him, okay? But she just doesn't fully trust him. So let's see. How does DDG feel about Halle Bailey? DDG. How does DDG feel about Halle Bailey? DDG. Okay. I will say this. Okay. So we have the Ace of Pentacles. That talks about growth. That talks about potential. Okay. That talks about seeing an opportunity. He does like his name being attached to hers. Okay. He sees the growth. He sees the opportunities that could happen. People being intrigued by their relationship, people talking about it. We also have, the Page of Swords. That kind of tells me that he's not completely satisfied with his career. Okay? He's trying to think of different things he can do in his music career. And Halle kind of inspires him. Okay? Because, there were a few people that counted Chloe and Halle out. Okay? So I do feel like he's not completely satisfied with his music career. He's looking for inspiration. He's trying to take his career to the next level like her. And he does like his name being attached to hers. The Strength card is here. That talks about seeing her as somebody that has wisdom. That's very smart. We also have the Hermit card here. And that talks about pulling in and out of the relationship. So eventually he will pull out of the relationship and then he will pull in. Okay. it doesn't seem like he really likes her to the extent that she might like him. I do feel like she does like him a little bit more. And then we also have the Five of Wands in reverse, and that talks about confusion, inner conflict, okay? So it's almost like, yes, he likes being around her, but I don't think that, I don't really see him being in love with her. I feel like it can grow to that, right? Right? But right now, I don't see that for them. And then there's the Tower card in reverse, and this talks about them eventually having a tower moment, okay? There will be some conflict in their relationship in the future, okay? And then we also have the Five of Cups in reverse, and that talks about moving on, okay? So this kind of seems like, I would say, a rebound, to take his mind off of things, because, you know, his career may not be where it's headed, or I mean, where he wants it to go, okay? You know, he had that one song, I forgot what it was called, but I feel like he wants more, okay? And then we have the Justice card. That talks about legal issues, okay, he might be having, or I don't know if he's in some sort of contract with his label or something like that, because I do believe he's signed to a label. He's having some sort of issues with his music career, and Holly's kind of being a distraction for him, okay? That's the best way I can kind of put it. But I do think he's talented. I do think he can rap, definitely. Let's see. Will the relationship kind of progress into anything? Not Chloe. Holly and DDG. Will their romantic relationship progress into anything? Holly and DDG. Will it progress into something more? Because it kind of just seems like a start of a new friendship or whatnot. I do feel like she likes him more than, you know, he likes her, which is kind of typical. It happens all the time, okay? So let's see. Will the relationship kind of progress into anything? The Three of Swords is here. That talks about heartbreak. So somebody's going to get their heart broken. Okay, the Three of Swords, that talks about heartbreak. And then we have the Three of Cups, and that just talks about a friendship. Okay, he likes his name being attached to hers. The Ten of Cups in reverse, that talks about a struggle. Okay, so eventually the relationship is going to become a struggle, from both sides. The Seven of Wands, that talks about challenges they're going to have to get over. Okay. The Star card here in reverse, that talks about being overly optimistic. So it does seem like the relationship could fizzle out. Okay. And you might not see them out and about, because somebody has more feelings for the other person. Okay. And it does seem as though DDG's kind of, I wouldn't say using Holly, but he sees Holly as a distraction to take his mind off of things. And then on top of that, you know, she's getting a bigger name. She's on Disney now. She's on Grownish. She's about to be in The Little Mermaid. So she has a bigger name, okay? And it's more positive. It's not like the Instagram models he was dealing with before. So he likes that, okay? So moving on from that, let's go to Chloe. How does Chloe feel about Gunna? Chloe Bailey, how does she feel about Gunna? Does she have any romantic feelings for Gunna? Chloe Bailey, does she have any romantic feelings for Gunna? Chloe Bailey. Chloe Bailey, does she have any romantic feelings for Gunna, the rapper? Okay. So the Ten of Pentacles here in reverse, that talks about the dark side of wealth. So this is like I said before, a PR relationship. Okay, the 10 of Pentacles in reverse represents the dark side of wealth. That talks about being in the industry and kind of doing what you're supposed to be doing. And then the King of Swords in reverse, that talks about manipulation. Okay, so you know, Chloe Bailey views Gunna as the King of Swords. That talks about she feels like he could be manipulative, being strategic, doing things on purpose so people can kind of talk about it. She's kind of putting it on him. The whole PR stunt, she's putting it on him. She doesn't feel like, you know, she has much of a say in it. The Moon card is here in reverse. That talks about secrets, and that also talks about anxiety and fears, okay? I do feel like he does like her to a certain extent because the 7 of Cups is here. And that talks about opportunities. So it seems as though he would like to see where it goes, but she kind of feels like they're not necessarily on the same page, and that there's a lack of direction, okay? But she's kind of blaming the whole publicity stunt rumor on him. Okay, she feels like he, you know, purposely might have held her hand while the cameras were out, doing stuff like that. She doesn't feel like it was really her fault, okay? Let's see. Does Chloe Bailey like Gunna? Chloe Bailey, does she romantically like Gunna? Chloe Bailey. Does she romantically like Gunna the rapper? So the 8 of Cups in reverse, that talks about trying. So she feels like he's putting in the effort, but she still don't have that type of connection with him right now. The Chariot card is here in reverse, and that talks about a lack of direction. She doesn't feel like it can go far, okay? She just feels like it's for the moment. You know, they both have careers. It's to get the people talking. The Knight of Swords, that talks about driven to succeed. Okay, she's going to do whatever it takes to get to the top. The Lover's card is here in reverse. That talks about disharmony. So they're not on the same page. Okay. And then, you know, the Knight of Cups is here in reverse. And that talks about somebody that's impulsive. So she feels like he does things that's impulsive. Like he doesn't really think things through. Okay. But I'm not really getting that she really has a deep connection with him. She's kind of seeing it as something for the now. But, you know, they can grow to like each other in the future. You never know. Okay. Let's see. How does Gunna feel about Chloe Bailey? Gunna. How does he feel about Chloe Bailey? Gunna. How does he feel about Chloe Bailey? Okay, so he's very attracted to her. The Empress card, this talks about beauty. This talks about seeing somebody that you're attracted to. So he's very attracted to her. 6 of Wands in reverse, that talks about private achievement. So he kind of feels like this is a good look for him. And then the Queen of Swords is here in reverse. That talks about coldness, bitterness. So he feels like sometimes she can be a little bit cold towards him. He really does want to see where things go. The 4 of Wands, it talks about power couple. He feels like that they could be a power couple in the future. A mini camel face and Yonsei. Okay, so he does feel like they can be a power couple. He is trying to merge this into a romantic relationship. It seems like it's more business right now, but he's trying to merge it into a romantic relationship. And he feels like she's kind of cold towards him. Okay, and then the Fool card, that talks about being spontaneous. Okay, So it seems like in the future, he might ask her if, you know, they would like to go on a trip or something like that. Like how you see DDG and Holly, you know, at concerts and doing trips. He's going to try to pull that with Chloe. Like maybe we should go on vacation, a trip. We can work on some music. He's going to try to merge this into a romantic relationship because he can see it. He can see them being a power couple. Okay. And she's not fully there yet. Okay, I really don't think that she's super attracted to him, and that's what's really the dynamic between them. He's attracted to her, but she's not necessarily attracted to him, and that's why they're not on the same page. But anyway, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I might do a part 2, I might not, and have a great day.